Hello there. In the last video, we talked about the unusual behavior of Jesus Christ, but now we propose to test your greed. While telling this short story about an extraordinary building that we want to tell you, you will find out your greed level. Listen to the end of the story and then write in the comments on which floor you were ready to stay. So, a long time ago, an ancient kingdom decided to organize a holiday. All the roads leading to the capital were decorated with flags and lanterns, and on the way they set up many tents with different juices and snacks so that the guests would not feel tired and could have a bite to eat on the way to the city. More food and drink stalls were set up in front of the entrance to the capital, and a large 10-story building was built in the center of the city. On the first floor, there were exquisite, delicious dishes, pizza, and various delicacies. On the second floor, there were many different sweets and desserts, all kinds of chocolate and truffles. On the third floor, there were many drinks that were not available before, including beer. The fourth floor was filled with expensive wine of all brands and ages. On the fifth floor, there was even stronger and more expensive alcohol. On the sixth floor, beautiful girls danced and poured alcohol into the guest glasses. The seventh floor was completely filled with paper money from different countries. The eighth floor was full of gold. The whole ninth floor was studded with diamonds. In those days, such holidays were rarely organized, so people liked such events very much. However, some people in the kingdom didn't even reach the entrance to the capital because they ate too many snacks and drank too much juice on the way. Their bellies were full, and that was enough for them. Those who managed to reach the entrance to the city sometimes couldn't resist such a variety of snacks that they too made the decision not to go further into the building itself. They said, "It's a holiday. There's plenty of food in the building too. We're full. That's enough." Those who got to the ground floor immersed themselves in eating delicious food, and many stayed there. Those who got to the first floor filled their bellies with sweets and did not want to move on. On the third floor, people drank too many drinks, and those who got to the fourth floor became drunk on wine and could not continue the fun. Those few who got to the fifth floor with strong alcohol fell on the floor there because they could not resist trying expensive whiskeys and cognacs. Those who were lucky enough to get to the sixth were happy to stay there, they said. "How many beautiful women, how much wine, food, and alcohol. It's heaven. Why go even higher?" A small number of people got to the seventh floor with money, the eighth with gold, and the ninth with diamonds. One way or another, people left the building with their pockets full of money, bottles of wine, or pizza for the family. But there was one traveler. He behaved differently from the others. Along the way, he didn't overeat and reached the main building. Once on the ground floor, he saw more food and decided to go to the second floor. There was also food there, and the traveler went higher. Going up to the third floor, he didn't get any drinks, and on the fourth and fifth floor too. Reaching the sixth, he did not stop there either and went up to the seventh. Passing the seventh, he found himself on the eighth and said, "Well, there is a lot of gold here, but what about the ninth?" There were diamonds on the ninth, and he said, "Wait a minute, there are 10 floors. What's on the 10th floor?" Going to the 10th floor, the traveler was a bit surprised because there was nothing there. The 10th floor was completely empty. After thinking a bit, the traveler decided that something was wrong here. The one who built this building would not just build an empty floor, he decided to look around. Suddenly, in one corner of this floor, he met the king of this country. On the 10th floor was the king himself. When he met the traveler, the king hugged him and asked him to go out with him to the people. When they came out, the king asked to stop the party and address the people. "I hope everyone got what they wanted, but the holiday was made for a special purpose. You know that I am old and have no children, so I have been looking for an heir. Now I have found him and I want to introduce him to you. He will be your new king. Welcome him." That's how this story ends. Don't forget to write us in the comments on which floor you were ready to stay. Subscribe to our channel for more such riddles or short stories from all around the world.